In 1991, Whitney Houston dazzled at the Super Bowl with her rousing version of the Star-Spangled Banner. It was the start of the first Gulf War, and by this time, Houston was the reigning queen of R&B. She'd come so far, so fast.
Wait till you hear her. Here's Whitney Houston.
Less than 7 years earlier, she'd made her first national appearance on the Merv Griffin Show at the age of 21.
Everything that I see.
She had a powerful man behind her, producing legend Clive Davis.
Clive had a beautiful relationship with Whitney. She trusted him probably more than she trusted anybody on the planet.
Over the next several years, she'd become the only artist to chart 7 consecutive #1 Billboard 100 hits. And then at 29, a movie star, as the beautiful diva pursued by a stalker in the 1992 movie The Bodyguard. The soundtrack shot to #1 and stayed there 20 weeks. That same year, she married bad boy singer Bobby Brown. He already had 3 kids from 2 relationships, and many thought he was an odd choice for pop's golden girl. A year into the marriage, they sat down with Barbara Walters.
Think this marriage is going to last and last?
Oh, yeah.
As long as we're here.
Till the end of time.
Or so she hoped. Despite the public success, there were private struggles. Throughout the 90s, there were persistent tales of substance abuse. Houston finally sat down with Diane Sawyer in 2002 and talked about her drug use.
We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
The line may have resonated, but the problem was all too real.
If you had to name the devil for you, the biggest devil among them?
That would be me.
Her life with Bobby Brown seemed to enter a downward spiral, culminating in 2005 with the short-lived reality show Being Bobby Brown on Bravo.
I don't need money. I don't need cars. I have love.
She described the experience to Oprah Winfrey in 2009.
A lot of people, I think, after seeing you on that show, started to really worry about you and what was really going on with you. What was going on with you at that time?
I wasn't happy with the marriage.
Were you happy with yourself?
I was losing me into that.
Into the marriage?
Yeah, by trying to be pleasing.
And finally, fessing up to her drug use.
We were lacing our marijuana with base.
With base.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't want no crack. We didn't know crack stuff. We weren't buying like $20 jumbles.
Yeah.
We were paying money.
Yeah.
We were buying like an ounce and ounces. We would have our shit.
Yeah.
You know, for like.
But you were freebasing cocaine.
Basically.
Yeah.
Lost touch with my soul.
Later that year, she was back in the recording studio. She still had the magic.
Didn't know my own strength. I crashed down, stumbled, but I did not crumble.
Diane Warren wrote that song for her.
She's the best female vocalist of the last 40 years. And anybody will tell you that. The best singers in the world will tell you that.
Survived my darkest hour.
She still had the voice. She'd been trying to mount a comeback and had that new movie, Sparkle, coming out in August. 10 years ago, when she talked to Diane Sawyer, you got a glimpse of that resilience, the joy she had in living, and a reminder she did almost have it all.
I am not self-destructive. I'm not a person who wants to die. I'm a person who has life and wants to live. And I always have. I'm not the strongest every day, but I'm not the weakest either. And I won't break.
10 years from now, give me the perfect life for Whitney Houston.
Retired, sitting, looking at my daughter grow up, become a great woman of God, grandchildren.